Well, this our first big star of the night has had quite an illustrious career in touring shows. She once, years back, was in the backup group for Liza Minnelli. Then some years after that, she actually had a situation where Liza was getting sick and needed somebody to go on for her for a short time. And she said, "But who knows all my songs? Nobody really knows all my songs." And she thought of this lady. Her name is Suzannah Grady, and here she is. Suzannah Grady.
Thank you. Whoops, technical difficulties here. Oh well. My goodness. Well, the end of the year is almost upon us, and I've been thinking back over this year and the hits and misses and planning for next year. And it occurs to me that maybe I've spent a little too much time dwelling in the past and thinking about what might have been instead of enjoying the life I have right now to the fullest. So I resolved to do just that starting next year. In fact, why don't I just start right now? What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book, and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. I used to have a girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes of too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I've ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she turned to me and say, what good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book, and the broom. Time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Start by admitting from cradle to tomb isn't so long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Only a cabaret, old chum. And I love a cabaret. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Oh, great to be here tonight. What a wonderful audience you are. Thank you all for coming out and supporting us. Thanks you to Richard and to Linda Emile Burns for coaching us all through this. I love being in New York, and like many New Yorkers, I am the proud granddaughter of Irish immigrants from County Kerry, who eventually landed in Western Massachusetts and then Boston, and then I kind of broke through and came down here. And I feel very fortunate to be able to keep my head above water here in New York. It's not always easy, as we all know. So I like to give back, and one way I do that is by volunteering my financial daytime skills with a wonderful organization called the Episcopal Actors Guild. And despite the name, they are an organization for people of all faiths and none, and we help performers in financial crisis in the New York area. So we help prevent them from getting evicted, we help with medical bills, we help with not getting the electricity turned off, and we have, thank you, wonderful group. Yes, and we have a food pantry for our clients, and it's just great. And how do we raise all the money for this? Well, we have some awesome events. If you think I love a cabaret, you should see them. We have some amazing shows that we run to have money, raise money, and we have a great time doing it. So check us out, actorsguild.org. So, without further